Chrystia Freeland loves to abuse her authority as deputy PM, and boy, do we have a doozy to talk about today involving the police. Let's get into it.
Oh, yeah!
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to The Fringe. Chrystia Freeland has been a hot topic issue this week when it comes to her newly announced $6,000 a month expenditures when it comes to personal grooming and claims of gym memberships and personal trainers, day spas, the lap of luxury for Chrystia Freeland, although we all know the truth. She's just simply hiding money in other places, making false claims. Let's be honest, nobody's cutting her hair that it's at least doing a good job. She doesn't go to the gym because she looks like garbage. And day spas couldn't help that woman to save her life. But the Wicked Witch of the WEF knows no bounds, as now she is showing just how much she abuses her, I guess you could call it governmentary power, when it comes to her job. And we've seen this in the past when you look at viral videos that took place last year when a gentleman in Alberta approached Chrystia Freeland and asked in a very striking manner, "What are you doing here? Get out." He hurled some obscenities, and of course he was black labeled for his behavior. Now, I will admit it was a little extreme. However, I could also sympathize because Canadians have kind of had enough of this government and they're furious and fed up. Well, we're seeing more of that today. And of course, Chrystia Freeland abusing her authority by manipulating the police to do her bidding. Now, we've seen this before. For if you want a recent example, let's take a look at David Menzies when he approached Chrystia Freeland to scrum and do an interview. I mean, we've seen this time and time again, but here we go. Walking along, you see Christia's little sincere smirk there, and you can see, let's go back a minute. Let's do the play-by-play. Here it is. Here's the assistant looking off to the side. Do you see this? Security is waving her off. They know exactly what they're going to do. She's almost got a little smirk on her face because she knows what's coming for David. And Christia's smiling as well. They know exactly what's waiting for him as they move to the side. And, oh, there, you nudged my arm. You're under arrest for assault. Here goes Chrystia with that little smug look on her face because, again, she's abused her authoritarianism. She's used jackboots to arrest a journalist for merely asking her questions about the country and the state of their behavior, I guess. But, of course, we see her march off. David Menzies, pushed into a wall, has his microphone stripped from him, and we all know what happened in that incident. But let's get down to what happened last week. Shortly after Valentine's Day, there is a gentleman here, and I believe it's... I'm only assuming this based off of the police vehicles and the uniforms that the police are wearing. I'm assuming it's somewhere in southern Ontario, but I could be wrong. Again, this is speculation. But this guy, of course, called Chrystia Freeland's office. Now, if you go to Our Commons, which is a Government of Canada website, it actually lists each MP and their office phone number, as well as their contact information, whether that's an email, whether that's to reach out to their handlers, should you have questions or concerns. And rightfully so, those numbers should be made available to the public in case you ever want to express your opinions to your MPs. I've said numerous times that if you have discrepancies when it comes to MPs and how they do their jobs, that you should by all means contact them to express your grievances and maybe talk to them a little bit about why their job might be hanging in the balance if they don't want to pick up their socks and actually get their hands dirty. Chrystia Freeland, of course, getting a voicemail at her office. I want to make that crystal clear. This wasn't a phone call to her personal voicemail or her personal cell phone. This is a call from an angry Canadian, and things really escalate quickly. Now, I hope this video gets shared out. Don't forget to do the usual YouTube stuff with this one, folks. Like, comment, share, subscribe, you name it. It helps us in the algorithm. It helps push this kind of stuff out because the government wants to sanction and censor everything that we put out about them. And, well, I had to go through this video to painstakingly heights to remove every expletive that is shouted and cursed. I believe at one point, Chrystia is called to see you next Tuesday, and many other things that I agree with again, but for the sake of this video and for the sake of YouTube, I've had to tone it down. But let's take a listen. It is a longer clip, but ladies and gentlemen, Go grab some popcorn, put the video on pause, come back, get it started when you're all ready, because this is as good as it gets. And the reaction of this man to the police is it's glorious, and we're going to go through the whole thing. I will be stopping it periodically to commentate on what's going on, but let's just get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
What? What?
We come talk to you there, or do you want to come over here? What's better for you?
Talk to me about what?
It's going to be a brief conversation, so we're going to talk to you.
What's going on?
Well, apparently I got to talk to the cops about something.
What? You haven't been home.
I've been at work all day.
Yeah, and you just saw your probation officer.
Here's where it started. He says, I've been at work all day. And she says, and you just saw your probation officer. So you can tell where this one's going to go real fast and why the police would show up. Clearly what they've done is they've pulled this man's record on their database and decided to pay him a personal visit. And again, it gets real good here, folks.
It's a big deal. This is why I was asking, what the hell is all this about? Yeah, well, we don't trust you. We heard about talking, and then you guys got guns. I don't care what color you guys are, no racism, but you guys have guns, and you guys are the cops.
Hey,
yeah, we have issues.
About what? About what?
You John?
What does it matter if I am?
Well, we just want to talk to you for a second. Is that okay?
For what? What did I do that's so... I've been at work all day.
Hey, that's fine. I just, because of your daughter here, I just want to, it's private. But if you don't mind, I can go ahead and speak while she's there.
Come on, honey.
Give a
Let's go
shit,
inside.
really, honestly.
Right off the bat, you can see the man's obviously on his front porch. His daughter's outside. So the police say, can we talk to you without it? Keep your eyes on this back cop. We're going to call him Officer McSpitty. Again, shows his class as they get talking. He decides to hork a loogie right down on the guy's front porch. Class act from the cops. So keep your eyes on this guy. I'll see if I can point that out when it happens.
John, I'm here to get everybody upset, okay? Did you call the Deputy Prime Minister's office?
Who?
Deputy Prime Minister, Chrystia Freeland. Did you call her?
Why would I call her?
Okay. Are you John?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a voicemail
Okay.
from her phone that has a message from you, okay, talking about how you're angry because of all the prices being raised, and that was yesterday. So we're just here, can you what's up?
Okay, so what, am I being arrested?
No.
First spit. He spit off to the side here while he's chewing his nails. Now, that's not even the one I'm pointing out. I've just noticed that one. Here we go. Let's keep it going.
You're being arrested. We're here to
Well, then why am I even bothering talking to you morons then?
Okay, well, we just wanted to come to talk to you. So
Talk to me about what? I'm allowed to call people's numbers and leave messages, and that's not illegal.
John, we just said it was illegal.
So then why the are you here then?
Okay, well, it was a threatening manner, so that's why we're
It's
here.
a threatening manner. Really?
Yes, that's why we're here, okay?
Really? And what did I threaten?
Okay. I don't think this conversation's going too far, okay?
Good, because I'd like you guys to get the off my property.
Okay, no problem. I think we have a good understanding.
Good understanding of what? How I don't like the government? The government's a joke, and I'd like you guys to go arrest Chrystia Freeland if that's the case. Because you know what? She's a criminal.
Okay.
Be careful what you say, though.
Careful what I say. These people are going to get hanged.
Okay.
You realize that the Freedom Convoy that's going there this weekend to Ottawa is hanging the government of Canada, right? The whole House of Commons is getting hung.
Are you going to
You realize that, right?
Are you going to be there?
Do I look like I'm going to go all the way to Ottawa?
I don't think so. Okay.
And even if they do get hung, how does that involve me? The Canadian people want them hung. You don't agree with us?
I'm not
You
here.
don't agree that our government should be hung for treason? They're supporting this World Economic Forum more than they're supporting the Canadian people.
Okay.
Okay, so then we should hang them then because that's treason.
Here's clearly what's happened is that the guy obviously left some kind of message saying that due to treasonous acts that the government should be executed. And if you go back, I mean, this is the way things were done hundreds of years ago. And you know, you talk about things like King Louis or let them eat cake and the old guillotine. Like, nobody's threatening anybody. Nobody's done anything wrong. But of course, Chrystia Freeland abusing her authority by saying, oh, an angry guy called to question the government or to threaten about the protests that were going on last weekend in Ottawa, saying that the government's going to be hung. This is a figure of speech. And again, this is why I think the officer in the front, when he says, do you think I'm going to Ottawa? He says, no, I don't think so. This cop knows that he's wasting his time. He has no reason to be there. There's no grounds to arrest this man clearly. Like, he hasn't made a physical threat. He simply stated an opinion. Let's continue.
So what I said on her message isn't illegal because you know what? She's being a treasonous.
She's one of the worst and most
So
hated
you guys
women.
are here because of this message I left on Chrystia Freeland's message machine
An
yesterday.
opinion is freedom
So
of
I'm
speech,
allowed to have
actually.
a opinion, and you guys can suck my ass if you don't like it.
No, let's come up for a second to talk to you about that.
Well,
We're not here
it's
to
kind of hard when I've got 3 dogs at the door.
Okay. No, we just came to talk to you about it. Listen, that's fine. Like, what you said wasn't threatening, okay?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not threatening.
And
An
it's
opinion
just
is
your
not.
opinion.
He says, what you said wasn't threatening. So again, why are they there? That's my question.
Okay, but
I got a question. Why does she want to waste your time, and why would you guys even come wasting? Because she...
There's Officer McSpitty. Officer McSpitty horking a loogie on the guy. So he's already spat twice on the guy's property.
Opinion is
your
not.
opinion, okay? But
I got a question. Why does she want to waste your time, and why would you guys even come wasting? Because
we're
she's
the
a
police.
pussy.
If they have
You guys catch that? What a class act, hey? This is why'd you come? Well, because we're the police.
concerns, we have to come and attend to it.
It's not a concern. It's a freedom of speech issue that she doesn't understand the freaking, or even consider the
Do you
freaking...
know what you said?
Yeah, he should be hung for treason.
Yeah.
That's an actual statement of a law, of a global law.
Just like if you're treasonous in this country and you're the government,
They should be
we're,
charged with
as
murder.
the
They've
citizens
killed
of
50,000 Canadian
we
people.
are allowed to hang a corrupt government.
Right?
Legally, we can
It's
do it.
all within the law, so I don't understand why you guys are here.
Happen this weekend, and the government gets hung. It's not my problem. It's
My
their
Yeah, I got a
problem.
question.
And
Why
that's
aren't
probably
you guys
going to happen this
arresting these
weekend. So
people
be
then?
prepared. Our
Because they're
government gets hung
government?
this
Who
weekend.
cares?
Publicly.
Who cares?
Publicly.
You're supposed to be here for
And
the
civil
people.
war
We
will start
pay
as
you.
of
We
tomorrow.
pay you, not them. We pay you. Our tax dollars pay you guys to represent us, not the government. Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll pass on the message, and we're going to do our best to.
That's not one message.
Yeah, tell them to do their
Tell
They're not in the fucking
her she's getting hung
law.
for
And
treason.
human rights.
Okay, we'll pass that on.
And the
Good.
treason.
Tell her
We'll pass that on. We'll pass on the message. Now they're a messenger service.
straight off while you're at it.
Attitudes. It's
And then
disgusting.
you guys can it off while you're
It's
at
like, man, my freaking bank account got over with this crap. To find out it's illegal. It's
Everybody,
illegal.
you guys are supporting it and coming here.
Sorry, don't like them.
When you should be at her fucking office, charge at her with treason.
Right?
Good. Go charge that with treason because she's a treasonous goof.
Okay, thank you.
Grab Trudeau while you're there because he's a treasonous goof too. Grab Doug Ford, grab the whole House of Commons. They're all treasonous. They're all getting hung tomorrow anyway. It don't matter, goof. Don't bother coming to my door with this ever again, goof. You guys can it off, eh? Bunch of ignorant pigs.
Hey, this guy goes unhinged and kind of lays down the law that, look, he knows he hasn't done anything wrong. And the police know he hasn't done anything wrong. And boy, does he sure give it to them and let them know what a waste of time it was for them to come to his door. But this is the state of Canada. This is where we are. People are fed up. How many more households feel this way? Right? Like, I kind of feel like I don't want to be a drama channel, but like, you feel like this is the exact way people feel, and a lot of them don't talk like this or express it. And this guy's just had enough. And I'll tell you right now, if the police came to my door for contacting Chrystia Freeland's office and for simply saying you're all treasonous and should be hung for it, I don't see a problem with that. They're stealing our money. They're stealing our money. They're killing our people. Well, we've gone over everything they're doing. She's out getting $6,000 a month day spas. She sends the police to this guy's house because he leaves her a nasty voicemail. Now, keep your eyes on the camera. Again, Another cop car comes out through the top here again. So you think it's over. Like, I thought this video was over. It's not over. You've got another police vehicle that comes out through the top here.
That was unfair.
Because, I mean, what a threat this guy is, right? He's just a huge threat.
What, I gotta talk to him too? Get the out of here, you bunch of narcs! Go your job and arrest the government of Canada, you bunch of goofs! Get your job! Go arrest criminals instead of harassing innocent people! Okay, are you done? Get the out of here! Hey, guys, like, get the out of here! Yeah, the government's corrupt. They're getting hung tomorrow. Don't worry. Get the my street, you bunch of goofs. Get the out of here. Pigs.
You hate to see it, but you love to see it at the same time. I'm still trying to contain myself. It's just, I mean, look, the guy said what everyone's thinking, but a lot of people, again, won't say in a public place. But my God, I mean, just giving it to them. I would love to see Chrystia Freeland get blasted like this to her face. Not over a voicemail, not, you know, not by David Menzies. I would love to see angry Canadians approaching the government in a civil matter to express their opinions. I certainly don't condone violence. And while we're at it, ladies and gentlemen, I don't ever tell people to do, you know, thug politics here on the channel or anything like that. But I would actually encourage, in fact, I personally, I won't tell you what to do, but I know that I will be contacting Chrystia Freeland's office and possibly leaving multiple messages asking, why are we wasting police services because Chrystia Freeland's feelings are hurt? I mean, this is a waste of resources. This is a waste of taxpayer dollars. And much like her $6,000 a month expenses, this is another waste of money that she's just throwing out because she feels entitled, because she thinks that anytime somebody says something negative about the government, they can just sick their dogs on them. And I hate to blow it to Chrystia Freeland, but despite the way they treat our country, this is not a dictatorship and they can't behave this way. So I would encourage anybody in a civil manner to contact Chrystia Freeland's office to ask why we are sending police to harass their citizens. That have done nothing wrong. If you violate the law, if you make a death threat, if you push violence on somebody, absolutely, the law should step in. You should face the consequences of those laws. But the reason the police did nothing here is because this gentleman clearly did nothing wrong but express his opinion and his distaste for the Canadian government, albeit a little graphic. No laws were broken. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Does Chrystia Freeland deserve this earful? Did you enjoy the video? I hope you guys did, because God, I'll tell you, it took me forever to edit the cuss words out of that one so we could put it on YouTube, but it was highly worth it. As soon as I saw it, I said, we got to cover this. I got to make a video about this. But hey, here we are going into the weekend with some great laughs. And again, I hope you guys join me Friday nights here on the channel for Friday Night Fringe, where we do our weekly live streams at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central here on the channel, where we talk a little bit about what's happened this week, a little bit of what might be coming next week, and we do a little bit of back and forth with the community and some Q&A. And I always look forward to seeing you guys there. I look forward to seeing new members as well as my existing community. It's always great to talk to you guys outside of making these videos. And boy, what a way to start ending off the week with some funny content and well, a little bit of truth towards how the government treats us. But again, guys, leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, do all the usual YouTube stuff. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and enjoyed this video. I'll catch you on the next one.